Allbridge is an award-winning DAO-style multi-chain hub connecting DeFi service providers from EVM and non-EVM networks alike. It is designed to easily transfer tokens and coins between various blockchains and is made by the APY Swap Foundation. My name is Rico Richardson and in this video I'm going to tell you all about it. Allbridge is powered by the APY Swap Foundation. The APY Swap Foundation unites blockchains and DeFi services by building an ecosystem of crypto projects. They support blockchain projects with marketing, finances and partnership opportunities. Their mission statement is the following: bring value and financial freedom to all kinds of people by supporting the community of like-minded blockchain professionals and helping them to successfully create new products. They currently have two active projects. One is Allbridge, which we're going to talk about, and the other is Staker, which is a DeFi as a service platform on the Solana blockchain. It provides staking services and solutions on Solana to projects, developers and end users. The main goal is to give the ability to any project to create their own staking app or use Staker. Now that we've had a quick overview of APYswap, it's time to look at Allbridge. Allbridge is a simple, modern and reliable way to transfer assets between networks. It's a decentralized, modular and expanding token bridge with an on-chain consensus. Transfer ERC20, SPL and many more tokens in a few clicks. They have been awarded twice in the Solana Season Hackathon and received the HAPI prize and the Velas prize. HAPI is an award program designed to recognize and amplify innovative policies, programs, services and products that address the challenges facing aging societies. I couldn't find a proper explanation for the Velas prize other than a link to the Velas Network AG, which is an ecosystem of decentralized products that allow anyone to feel the benefits of blockchain technology. I'll put a link in the description down below with the presentation on the Allbridge so you can do some more research on this yourself. There are three topics Allbridge is focused on. These are cross-chain systems, low transaction fees and being modular. The Allbridge consensus runs on-chain. On-chain transactions are transactions that occur on a blockchain that are reflected on a distributed public ledger. On-chain transactions are those that have been validated or authenticated and lead to an update to the overall blockchain network. Transactions that occur on a blockchain must be validated by a number of the network's participants who are called miners. A transaction is only valid once the participants verify the transaction and a consensus is reached about its validity. The transaction details are then recorded on the block and distributed to the network's participants. I'll be sure to include a direct link to Investopedia where you can read more about this topic. And the difference between on and off-chain is that off-chain transactions are conducted outside of the blockchain network. In this case, a third party guarantees that the transaction is valid or complete. They happen without any change to the blockchain. On-chain transactions, on the other hand, are being processed on the blockchain. It takes longer to process, but it is much more secure due to the validation process. The easiest way to compare them is to say that on-chain transactions are more secure, immutable, and the transactions are validated, while for off-chain, low fees and transaction speed will be the reasons to choose this type. The one signature confirmation is still under development but will contribute to the low transaction fees. This is because validators not only check incoming but outgoing transactions as well. Because not all blockchains are created equal, validators can pick and choose which blockchain they want to support an Allbridge. Because every blockchain and every token is welcome, they also want to offer everybody to be able to add tokens to Allbridge via their interface. However, this is still under development and unfortunately I cannot show you how this works or how this looks. But in short, Allbridge defines their main advantages in three topics, which are affordability, scalability and speed. Going for low fees, an easy to use interface and a quick technology. So a lot of things in this project are still under development and that's why I think we're still early. What I can show you right now is the transfer asset page. You have a bridge tab and a receive tab, and on the receive tab you can fill in the transaction ID, connect the wallet and receive the funds. There's a document page containing the exact instructions on how to use this. The bridge tab allows you to choose a couple of blockchains like the BSC, Ethereum and Solana network. You can then decide to which blockchain you want to bridge. And here you'll have the same options as the drop-down menu in the front part. Once you've chosen your desired blockchains, you can then go and select the asset. Not all assets are supported yet, so make sure you check out whether or not the token that you want to bridge is supported. And then from there on, you can go to steps 2, 3 and 4 and finish the transaction. To understand the mechanics behind this, it might be handy to know what a token bridge is. This is an interoperability protocol that allows you to move your tokens between different networks in a cost and efficient way. This allows you to move platforms and leverage the benefit from both. So let's say you want to move Ethereum because you want to use a much faster platform, then you can still benefit from the large community it has to offer. One benefit of using a bridge is that the risk of a congested blockchain is reduced because it will reduce the network traffic if you bridge your tokens elsewhere and then finish the transaction there. That's exactly where Allbridge comes into play, and their advantage is being the first bridge on the Solana network. There are two categories in which the bridges fall. These are federated and trustless. A federated bridge is run in a similar way to a private or permissioned blockchain. The project establishes a set of criteria for which someone can qualify to become part of the federation that manages and oversees bridge transactions. An example of this is the one-chain bridge. A trustless bridge can operate through a decentralized network of agents. Unlike the federated model, anyone can join the network as an agent, and agents are incentivized to ensure that bridge transactions are validated correctly. An example of this is the Syscoin bridge. Cointelegraph has made an article with a very in-depth explanation on bridges. That could be an entire video of its own, so I'll link the article for you to check it out. So let's look at the tokenomics. Allbridge has a token called ABR. Its total supply is 100 million and the first 625,000 were allocated through a fundraising. The rest of the token distribution is divided over 8 parts. These are APY Snapshot, which is good for 5%, has a 6-month cliff after a linear 2-year unlock. APY Staking, which is good for another 5% with a 12-month cliff after a linear 2-year unlock. Then we have the liquidity pools of various blockchains, which is good for 10% with no extra conditions. The team gets 11% with a 12-month cliff and again a linear 2-year unlock. Liquidity and mining gets 20% with a linear after 2-year unlock. Development incentives get 11.5% linear after 2-year unlock. The marketing and partnerships takes up 11.9%, same linear after 2-year unlock. And finally we have the ecosystem DAO, which is 25% with a 12-month cliff linear after 2-year unlock. This token, like many others, also has a use case. Allbridge uses a bridge fee. It's a fee that a user pays for each bridge transfer. This fee is excluding the gas fee, so that will be an extra cost when using the bridge. There are two types of fees possible on the bridge. There is a fixed percentage fee and a fixed flat fee. The difference is that the fixed percentage fee has a fixed fee of 0.3% of the transfer amount. It's applied for each and every token and does not depend on the blockchain, and as said before, the gas fees are not included. Then we have a fixed flat fee. As the name suggests, you pay a flat fee of 0.5 cents. Since the fee is paid with a cent transaction on the source chain, there will be an ABR staking contract on each chain. It will have a weekly update based on the average token exchange rate, and the user can use the flat fee if there is a minimum of 1000x ABR in the wallet from which the transfer is being sent. Now you might wonder how to get the XABR because you can only buy the regular ABR. The XABR is a staking pool token that is given for staking ABR. You cannot stake ABR just yet though, this is still in development but definitely coming. Also, please keep in mind that I'm not a registered financial advisor. This video is meant for educational and entertainment purposes only and to give you insights in the Allbridge project. Always make sure to do your own research, but if you appreciate the effort I've put in this video, then consider leaving a comment and subscribing. We're still far away from 1000 subscribers, and just like in crypto, you can still be early. So consider it like a pre-sale round of a token that you can now be part of by jumping on board. Right, back to the video. Projects that want to make use of the bridge will need to pay a non-refundable monthly subscription fee. This subscription consists of 1000 ABR, which is currently around $3,000. When this amount is paid in time, the token will appear on the bridge automatically, and when the amount is not paid in time, the token will automatically disappear from the bridge. The issue I see right now is that there isn't an interface to do so yet. So let's say you have an amazing project, you want to make use of the bridge, you can't right now because there's no way to pay the fee. Only time will tell when it's possible for other projects to make use of the bridge and benefits of Allbridge. And to apply, you'll have to fill in a form which will be checked manually. The token will be registered manually as well to prevent scam projects, which to me is a very good thing because as stated in my Radium video, which I'll link in the description, there are a lot of scams and rug pulls happening on the Binance Smart Chain, and I think it's a good thing that companies or projects are trying everything they can to address to prevent this. Now what happens to the fee being paid is that it's dividend amongst those that stake ABR in the ABR team. 80% will go into the staking pool and 20% is left for the team. They made an estimate of about 200,000 ABR to be monthly distributed. At least that was what I found online when doing my research, so if you're looking at this video in the future, that number may vary. Right, so let's talk about the engagement. If we're looking at the community, I was very pleasantly surprised because this is an early project, but I was already able to find so much information about it. They have a website on which you can already transfer assets, and they also have a Medium page. And the Medium page is full with updates on what they are currently working on and updates on changes like coins being added to the platform or the way they expand their reach. They are also active on Twitter, Reddit, and on Telegram, and currently they have around 473 members on their Reddit page, almost 7,500 Twitter followers, and around a little over 2,000 members in their unofficial Telegram group. They have 4 repositories on GitHub, with the latest update being from this week, so all in all, it seems to me that they are very active in trying to push forward with the project. Keep in mind though, we're still early. There's one critical note I want to share with you about this video or about this project, which is their team. There's no information online about their team. I asked around, I was like, where's the information? It's not available, but they did say that when the website is going to be revamped, because that's being planned right now, there will be information about their team. So they couldn't share anything with me just yet. Like I said, usually that's a huge red flag, so please be careful. Do your own research, and if that's too important for you, that there's no information about the team, you know what to do. I can't tell you what to do because I don't want to get in trouble, so do your own research, but just keep this in mind. So for transparency purposes, I want to tell you that I'm not sponsored by Allbridge, nor am I being paid for this video. I made this video on my own, but I did invest into their token, and this video is not meant for promotional purposes or to shield the project, but to educate you all on the existence of this project and its fundamentals. So do your own research, weigh the pros and cons for yourself, and never invest money you cannot afford to miss. But my name is Rico Richardson, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Doei!